करता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Spiritual life is a continuous process of constantly learning from every single experience of our life. And that is what initially we do in our life. But then after some time we stop that. Instead of learning from our experiences, we start complaining because of the experiences. Now take an example. A small child born. Now that child doesn't know how to walk. So he is lying on the bed on his back and he is watching around. And he sees everybody is moving here and there. How come I am here? Why can't I move? So he is observing. And then he understands, oh, I got it. They are using their legs to walk. So he is on his back and starts walking with his legs. And then he realizes, come on, I am not moving. Something is wrong somewhere. Because of the legs we walk, but why my legs are not propelling me ahead? Then again he looks here and there, and I think something is wrong with me, not with the world. First learning. Then he turns on the side. And then when he comes on his stomach, then like a reptile, he starts moving. Okay, at least now one breakthrough. I started moving. But it is not comfortable. Again he looks around. Where is wrong with me? Then, oh yes, I got it. I have not used my legs. So he comes on his knees. And then the hands. And starts crawling. Yes, it is better than what I was doing earlier. Then, but there is no speed here. I had to go fast. Like this, how much? Then again he looks and sees, oh, I had to stand on the legs. Very good. But I can't stand. Then takes the help of the wall and somehow stands. Got it. See? And with the help of the wall after standing, then, but even then I am not moving. Then you have to walk also. Okay. So he holds the wall and starts walking. Few steps. He gets the message. I have to hold on to something, then only I can stand. So what is available, he holds on to that. On a dining table, there is a nice tablecloth with all the crockery. Yeah, that's a good idea. He goes and holds the tablecloth and pulls it down. But he stands. And the mother comes and starts scolding. He's surprised why she's scolding. There were only four cups, now there are eight of them. Broken. See? And after he becomes confident that with the help of some support he can walk, now let me try. Gives up the hold on anything and puts one step ahead and falls. Now be attentive. If a child gives up because when he was walking independently, he fell down, will he ever be able to walk in his life? Doesn't give up. Therefore, what is spiritual life? Don't give up. Hold on. And what was the child's commitment? I have to walk. See? So for the child who was unable to walk, the ideal walk was the other people walking. If we are walking spiritual path, be very attentive. Don't run after gods. Gods will not help you. See? Then we want someone who is like us, who is born, who has all the problems of life, who has got every issue that can trouble anybody, and yet that ordinary person, how he can be so great, who can inspire millions. So that is our ideal. So let us not be satisfied with what we have. There should not be any stagnation on the spiritual path. Stagnation means you are satisfied with what you have. No. There are three things: dispassion, passion, and depression. A person who is walking spiritual path, first state is depression. Oh, I want to do meditation, but I can't do it. I think there is something wrong with me. I think God has made some mistake in creating me. And such people, they are all the time in a low mode. What happened? I don't know, since I was okay earlier, but since I started going for satsang, I went into depression. This is one state. The second state is compassion. See? We lead our life with understanding and love. Not pity. Be very attentive. Don't translate the word compassion into pity. We should not have pity on anybody. You know what is the meaning of pity? Pity means we feel pity, a poor fellow, he doesn't have anything. Don't condemn the divine that he is. Therefore, love all, serve all. Go beyond this pity, pity, pity. Then the third is passion. See? What is passion? Passion is we are committed to something. See? Presently, our passion is towards what? Money, money, money. I want more and more and more. Now, when we are passionate about earning money, has anybody ever in their life said or thought, come on, earning money is very difficult. I am not going to earn. No. On the contrary, we discover various techniques how to earn the money above the table, below the table, around the table, behind the table. The reason is we have got value for money. So, whenever we have discovered value for something, there are no difficulties. You find out a way. Like the child, he had value for walking. So he found out his way. He didn't go and ask anybody. You find out your ways. That is the process of learning. So, as a person who is passionate about earning money, he has no difficulty, committed to that. If we are passionately working on our spiritual path, there will be no difficulties. Difficulties are defined as lack of interest in achieving something. How important it is. We see the Mahatmas nicely moving in cars. There are so many people around them, lovely people. They get all the respect and reverence and all that, I want to become a Babaji. There was a mountain in Andhra Pradesh, and on that mountain there were many huge rocks. One day a sculptor happened to visit that area, and out of so many rocks, one rock he selected, and then started looking from this angle, that angle, did pradakshina. So this rock started thinking, see how great I am. Therefore, he has not gone to any other rocks. He came only to me. Rock started thinking. And then, when that rock was selected by the sculptor, next day onward, he used to come with a chisel and a hammer and started tic tac. Oh God, why all the miseries are coming to me? The other rocks are so lucky. Nobody goes and beats them. I am the only miserable. He started becoming miserable. And the sculptor who was bringing out the best out of that ugly rock, see, he didn't bother. You may cry, who cares? He didn't bother. So he continued chisel, hammer, hammer, chisel, continuously. Like that, not an hour or two, not a day or two, but months and years. And ultimately, it became a beautiful idol of Bhagavan Sri Krishna. And then it was taken and installed in some temple. Prana Pratishtha was done, everything was done. And then millions of people coming and doing namaskar and seeking blessings. That time, what must be going on in the mind of that stone? Friends, difficulties are the sign of divine grace in our life. Depending upon how do we interact with the difficulty. So what is the technique of interacting? When difficulties come, normally what is average man's interaction? I am miserable because of you. Like for a simple common example, husband is miserable because of wife. Then what will be the spiritual practice of the husband? Try to improve wife. Impossible. Bhagwan Ram failed. Bhagwan Ram wanted Sita ji should stay in Ayodhya. He said, no, I'll come with you. So what can he do? Okay, come. But then he was asked, why didn't you stay in Ayodhya instead of in this forest, so many difficulties? He said, Ayodhya, 3 mother-in-laws, this is better. So, the husband is miserable because of wife. So what he will do? He try to improve the wife. Now, it is something like this. There was a man who was drowned and getting in the Ganges. Others are onlookers. And there are always advisors. Come on, jump and save him. Say, we don't know swimming. You know, I don't know. But he should be saved. Then you jump. And he jumped. So he gave a company for the other man to die. You can help somebody if you are capable. Don't go beyond your abilities. See, we don't have to improve the society. He who created, he knows his job. Here we are, Uddhared Atmanatmanam, Natmanam Avasadayet. Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu, Atmaiva Ripuratmana. See, our mind is our friend, our mind is our enemy. Therefore, the process of learning happens in the mind, not in the body. So mind is just an instrument. Like this mic is just an instrument. I have got total freedom to keep the mic away or close depending upon the need. But if the mic starts making its own noise, then it will be thrown away. Exactly the same way. Our mind is our instrument and must be under our control. See? Now what happens actually? When we come in contact with anything, instead of learning, we start reacting. And then the reaction becomes so intense that we start taking the reaction as real. It is not. See? So today we went to, where we went? A very red or green cliff, somewhere we went. So we were walking on the beach and in the waters also. So there I was showing them. I said, hey, I'll show you something. Because my life is learning. So we were standing in the waters. The waves will come. It's a very bright sun. So our shadows were there. And I took the videos also there. Then I said, now watch. After maybe 2 minutes or so, I said, stop now. Now don't look at that. Look at my video. What was seen? Our shadow has fallen in the water. When the waves come, is the shadow disturbed? When the waves go away, is the shadow becoming dry? So, the shadow is not influenced by presence or absence of the waters. I am also not influenced by the presence or absence of the water, but it is seen. In the same manner, the one who is miserable, he is like the shadow. Shadows appear, don't exist. That shadow is called as the jiva or the soul. If we have to define a shadow, how can we define? The object plus the reflecting media and the proximity of the object in front of the reflecting media. 3. Out of these 3, which is real? Suppose there is no reflecting media, there won't be reflection. Okay. But if you have to define the reflection, what is required is 3 things. The object of reflection, the media of reflection, and the reflection. Now, out of these 3, which is real? If the media of reflection is not there, there cannot be reflection, but the object will be still there. But to what we give importance? See? These are very simple things, friends. We have to work in this line. You must have seen the bird sitting in front of a mirror. Sometimes birds sit. We also stand in front of the mirror. Now, what is the difference between the bird and ourselves? When we look at an object, we look at an object. But when we look at the mirror, we don't look at the mirror. We look in the mirror. And in the mirror, we don't look at the reflection. We look at ourselves. So when we take toothpaste and brush, stand before the mirror and show our teeth to the mirror, do we apply it there? Everyday's experience. See? In the same manner, when we are looking at the world, are we able to see ourselves? See? So, who was miserable? Husband was miserable. Okay. Now, find out what is the husband. Man, reflecting media, wife, reflection, husband. 3 are required. Can there be a husband without a wife? No. Can there be man without a wife? Yes. So what is the reality? Reality is the man. And who is miserable? The husband is miserable. So what will be the spiritual practice? Recognize who is disturbed. Change the question. But why he does like that? Why she is like that? It's a manufacturer's defect. You can't change. See, our struggle is we want to improve the reflection in the mirror. See, we want to protect our shadow which has fallen in the sea. What can you do? Take a fishing net and take that poor shadow out. If this example looks simple, but if you take in letter and spirit, then you will find out. Separate the husband from the man. See? One example I always remember, which happened in US many years before. That time I was pretty young. I was in some mall walking in the parking lot. I say, you go, I'm not interested. So one person came and he said, can you tell me what you Indian people, the ladies have some kind of .com on their forehead. What is that? I said, that is, your chance has gone. She is already booked. Oh, so she is married? Yes. But then the man doesn't have anything on his forehead. I said, not required. From the face, you know he's married. See? Married men have got a glow or blow on their face. So when he asked me this question, then inquiry kindled in my mind. So one of the ammas, I asked, Amma, this is a doubt in my mind. Can you explain? All you people put this .com on your forehead, but I have seen they have got different sizes. It's not standardized. Different sizes. What is the reason? What is the meaning? He said the size of the dot is directly proportionate to the love for the husband. Those who do not have a dot, no love for the husband. Where is the husband? Where is the wife? But who is fighting is the husband and wife. Then what is to be done? Only one way. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. Play your role. That's it. Don't get rolled up in that role. See, you cannot be daughter-in-law all the time. You cannot be mother-in-law all the time. We have to play the different roles. But when we don't understand, instead of acting, we start reacting. So what is spiritual practice? Act. Act means you are doing nothing, but you pretend you are doing. But how to do that? What are you doing now? You are pretending that you are listening, isn't it? Are you listening? See, friends, the day you take this principle, your whole life will change. There was one girl married in Delhi. Love marriage, both of them chartered accountants, and she was insisting to get married to him. But the parents said, no, 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 no. You cleared in the first attempt. But he took 2 attempts to clear CA. So he is inferior than you. So she asked me, Swamiji, what should we do? I said, look here, don't fight with the father, but just say, okay. And forget about it. It will happen. Finally, she got married to this boy whom she loved. Doing very well. Normally, what happens? You must have seen in the big malls, everywhere it is written, Sale, Sale, Sale. What can I do? So, what is written there is, buy one mattress, take 2 pillows free. Whatever you get free is unwanted inventory in the shop. Is it not? Similarly, get married to one boy, get in-laws free. Unwanted inventory. But in the Western world, it is the other way around. The boy has the in-laws problem. The girls doesn't have. So she also had the same problem. Then she called her parents. Papa, Mummy, see what they are. She is like that, she is like that. Now these parents are so dumb. Beta, don't worry. We are with you. If there is problem, you come home. And then he called me. I said, you have done a wrong thing. Don't do that. Then I said, let her talk to me. So she called. I said, look here. You have to get answer from yourself, not from outside. You can get answer from yourself if you know how to introspect, how to think. What you are doing is you are reacting. Don't react. This is the situation. Yes. And what is there to think? I say slowly. We'll take care of it. Number one. What is your age? Swamiji, I say, yes, I want to know your age. Girls don't want to tell their age. They never grow. In England, there was a very big show, and there the ladies were putting the big, felt hat. So the people sitting behind, they can't see. Now there was a problem to tell somebody remove your hat is an insult. So what to do? What to do? So one smart Indian went, I'll take care. 500 pounds. Okay. Then he said, ladies and gentlemen, those who are above 40 years of age, they may keep their felt hat on their head while the show is going on. All of them. Ladies never grow beyond 40. So she said, I am 26. I said, very good. And your mother-in-law must be around 48, 50 or low. Yes, Swamiji, you are perfectly right. She is 50. Very good. Do you know? When the ladies cross 40, 45, their hormonal balance gets upset. Number one. And who is a mother-in-law who has been ruling the family for last so many years? And all other members of the family, they take her for granted. They don't care. Okay, okay, and they do what is it. So her ruling force is unable to keep her quiet. So she wants to rule on somebody. Okay? So newly arrival variety. So she starts ruling on the daughter-in-law. Friends, remember, spiritual life is not ruling on anybody. We get ruled by our mind. Do you know the story of Shah Jahan? Shah Jahan was imprisoned by his son Aurangzeb. And Shah Jahan was the king of India, Hindustan. So when he was in prison toward the end of his life, he told his son, okay, I have to accept this. Can you do one favor, my son, for me? Yes. Get me maybe few children to whom I can teach Quran. We will have some classes. Like we have in this Sai Samaj, the children's classes, like that. Give me something. He said, okay, no problem. He got 100 children and he started teaching. Now, what we have to learn? A person who has been ruling all over his life, if he cannot rule on somebody, he becomes nonplus. And therefore, when the mother-in-law gets a chance to rule over the daughter-in-law, she will not keep quiet. And because her hormonal balance is gone. Then what should I do? I said, when you will become old, you will do the same thing. Then what is to be done? I said, the best way is make fool of her. How to make fool? I said, how you made fool of your husband? Same way. Mama, you are so nice. My mother is not, she never taught me anything. You please teach me. Give her importance to such an extent. Whenever you praise anybody, even the gods are propitiated. Is it not? Sukhakarta, Dukharta, Varta, Vignaji, Lambodara, Pitambar, Panivara. What is that? Praising God, is it not? So when gods can be propitiated by praising, why not the dumb mother-in-law? Good idea. And don't react. And for everything you ask her, Mummy, please tell me how to do that. My mummy never taught me anything, you teach me. And in this manner, get work done through her. And she, being an ideal disciple, she followed. Then all the Mahabharat in the house came to a cool. Time pass to children, mother-in-law is taking care, babysitting, all the time. Now the children are grown up, they require full-time attendance. Now this mother-in-law is fully available. You go, what you have to do? I'll take care of my kids. So mother-in-laws are more attached to the grandchildren than their own children. Do you know why? It's a revenge. That's what I told you. You are all my gurus. I learned from you. In Bombay, one daughter-in-law told me, Swamiji, she was talking about her father-in-law because her father-in-law, good friend of mine. Swamiji, I want to tell you something about father-in-law. I said, I know everything about him. No, something different. Okay. So she said, I told my children, don't eat chocolates. But you know what he does? He winks at my son. And then, oh, let's go to Hanumanji temple. We'll chant there Hanuman Chalisa. Okay, come. He will take them there. Give as many chocolates as he wants. See? And then I become so mad and so miserable. What should be done? I said, when you were children, your children tortured you, is it not? Your parents tortured you. Now it is the reverse. Now the children are torturing you. That time, what the grandparents say, Beta, when you were small, you were also troubling me like this. Ab suffer karo. Therefore, all the parents want their children get married as a revenge. When you will become parents, then I'll see how it is. This comes from the 19th chapter of Gita. How many chapters are there in Gita? 18. It was the 19th chapter. See, friends, the more you recognize this truth, that we have to learn. And in that learning, attention should be not on the cause, because of whom I am miserable, but find out who is miserable. And then we go next step. Now here Ramita Amma has come. She is a doctor. There may be others also doctor. When we go to the doctor, we tell the doctors our symptoms. Is it not? Doctor Saab, this has happened. On the basis of those symptoms, the doctors arrive at the diagnosis. What is the cause? The same principle. When we complain, what are the complaints? They are the symptoms. So, from the symptoms, come to the cause. Again, same example. I am so miserable because my mother-in-law like that. Okay, clear. Now, what are your symptoms? I had to get up early morning, wash, do this thing, do cook this thing, then I had to go to office, and very good. Now, who is complaining? I am complaining. But who are you? I am a wife, I am a daughter-in-law, I am a mother. Good. Out of this, who is miserable? Then you will come to know. Be very attentive. At the root of every thought, good or bad, there is a seed of somebody. Try to think. These experiments I have conducted in all my satsangs. If you learn, good. If you don't learn, good for me. Do you know why? What is the prayer of the doctors? Sarve bhavantu rogina. Doctors never cure the patient. They maintain the patients. If they cure the patients, then they will become patients. They maintain. Same way, Babajis maintain the devotees. It's not difficult. Find out who is disturbed. Then, out of so many roles that we have to play, I am wife, I am daughter-in-law, I am mother, I am daughter-in-law to the father-in-law, I am somebody's sister, so many of them. Now, out of so many, who is miserable? Daughter-in-law is miserable. Now find out. So now we have to work on the daughter-in-law. What is to be work? Simple thing. Karnataka. Drama karo. And what is the drama? Make fool of them. Praise. Slowly, slowly, that the mother-in-law. See, even my children never have said so many good things about me, but my daughter-in-law are a bewakoof. See, this is one technique to learn. Second technique is remain dumb. Don't become smart. You know where I learnt it? I was in South Africa. When I was coming, went to the counter for my like, luggage check-in and all that. I do not know why, but it was there. My ticket was shown half. I am full. So that person on the counter said, no, you can't have 20 kilos, only 50%, 10 kilos. But my bag is 20 kilos. I can't do anything. See your ticket. I say, you see my passport? I don't know. Then what should I do? Stand there, dumb. Go to there. So I went there. Why you coming? I don't know. He told me. So he saw the ticket. How come? You are a full man. How can half ticket? The airline has done a mistake. Therefore, you are allowed 20 kg. So I came. What? I don't know. He has written something. So he saw 20 kg. Okay. First 10 plus 20, 30 kg. What was the secret? Dumb. Don't become smart in life. The moment you become smart, you try to prove yourself to be superior than others. See? How simple life becomes. Then every single experience is our guru. Don't go in search of Guru anywhere in the world. Gurus are like what? They are like a signpost. See? On a pillar, there is an arrow. See? Melbourne. So I have reached. Hold on to that pillar. No, it's only a arrow mark. Then you have to go. Okay, you have to go also. I thought this is Melbourne. Now who can help you? Tell me. See? But this is what happens. We hold on to the Guru and keep the Guru. Keep away. Don't come inside. Keep away. The food is in your plate. Where is the hunger? In the pet. Simply looking at the food, hunger is not going. I had done Parayan, Hunger is not going. You may read menus number of times, hunger will not go. Then the word is pizza. And the meaning of the word is in the plate, the object. Hunger is in the stomach. So what is the sadhana? Lift that pizza, put it in your mouth. Don't put directly here. Put it in your mouth, chew it, make it soft, salivate it, and swallow it. Then the external object will be one with our system. Exactly. Whatever Guru tells outside, that must enter inside. Like the hunger is in the stomach, the doubts and confusions are in the mind. See? How simple it is. Therefore, the knowledge to remove the confusion is in the Guru. The Guru has told. What the Guru has told, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. And Karnataka, whatever role you have to play in your life, play that role. But don't carry the burden of that role 24/7. See, friends. So if we are told something by the Guru, that must be practiced by us. Guru Maharaj, why don't you practice for me? No. You do it yourself. See, I can go and tell my wife, hey, my shoulder is paining, can you please lift my back? Poor fellow, she will say, okay. Then, I cannot climb. Can you lift me on your back? She will do it. Hey, yes, I don't like that Ayurvedic medicine. It's so bitter. Then, please take it for me. That Dumbo will take. But your disease will not go. You have to take your medicine when the problem is with you. See how simple it is. The Guru is like your Panadol. By looking at a Panadol. It has to go, then it will help. In the same manner, all the knowledge is with the Guru, and a Guru gives us the knowledge depending upon our requirement, our abilities. See? Instead of that, we start comparing. Oh, you have given the Guru Maharaj to him, that but not to me, like that. There was a Guru Maharaj, and there was a Chela also there. And Guru Maharaj was cheerfully, happily sitting. One person came and said, Maharaj, unless we work hard, we cannot achieve anything in life. Is it not? He said, yes, beta, you are right. He went. Second person came. Guru Maharaj, we may work hard, but unless there is a God's grace, we can't succeed. Is it not? Yes, beta, you are right. You go away. The third person comes. Guru Maharaj, Khuda meherban to Gadha pahalwan. If God wants, everything can happen. Is it not? Yes, beta. The Chela was disturbed. Guru Maharaj, to everybody you are telling it is right, it is right, it is. What is the right? The right thing is, did I talk to you? I was talking to someone else, not to you. See, friends, subjectively, we have to work on ourselves. Nobody will help us in this world. We have to live our life, we have to die our death, and we have to work out our spiritual practice. One Sethji went to a Panditji in a Shiva temple and said, Panditji, yes, do Mahamrutyunjay Japa for me. So Panditji said, okay. He was going, I said, Dakshina, Dakshina, you people are greedy. Take 1 rupee. And he turned. The moment he turned, the Panditji said, Sethji, your japa is over. Mahamrutyunjay japa so quickly? 1 रुपए में वैसा ही होता है. Friends, don't get carried away by these things. The real spiritual practice is when you start working on your mind, and you can work on your mind if you are learning by your mind. That is so simple. And nobody can do it for us. We have to learn. Every time, how to do that, how to do that, how to do that. Mm-hmm. The other day, when mother asked me, Swamiji, my son has to be married. I said, oh, get him married. Nobody doesn't have any girlfriend. Swamiji, what should be done? Oh, say, I'll teach you how to do love and girlfriend. Let him find out. But how to teach her, teach him to find out a girlfriend? Can you find out like this? So, Swamiji, what should be done? If he cannot find out a girlfriend, he should not marry. But Swamiji, we never found out a boyfriend, girlfriend. You are outdated. In today's world, this is required. See? Find out. All the time, depending on somebody is not spiritual life. Discover the self-confidence. God's grace is called as self-confidence in the heart of the devotee. मैं सेवक सचराचर रूप स्वामी भगवंत. Who is a person who has got self-confidence? I know the Lord is with me. Nothing can go wrong. The more you assert, things will happen. But if we start, I don't know, I am trying whether I will reach there or not. You will not reach, I tell you right now. Start. Prathama grasya makshika pata. Therefore, spiritual life, don't look outside. Learn from every single experience. But this is the worldly things that I told you. So we are living in the world externally, but we are growing wise internally. See? External stones are sharpening the knife, but that sharpened knife has to be used for something higher. So the worldly experiences are meant for sharpening our intellect so that we can learn the art of thinking subjectively and not objectively. The sharpness of the mind required for spiritual life and the sharpness of the mind required for cheating the people and earning is different quality. There was a husband. Swamiji, where from you get so many husbands? The whole world is full of husbands only. Do you know the meaning of husband? No? Hasi band. Those who can't laugh, they are husband. See, so he got up in the morning and he wanted to take that, whatever is that instrument and started shaving. And the moment he put his blade and it plowed through and a lot of blood came. He became so angry, started shouting, oh, Sololoki, oh God, these people take money and see how bad blade they have given. It has cut my whole face. Oh God. Shouting, becoming angry and miserable. Wife is Sthita Pragya. Early morning, you know nothing except shouting, shouting, shouting. What happened? He becomes more angry when she is calm and quiet. What happened? See, this is what happened. And he told, this is how the blades are sold and they can't even be used. You always complain. Why? The same blade I have removed, pared the pencil of your son and fixed it there. Now tell me, to that Mahamaya, what can you teach? The sharpness required for paring a pencil and sharpness required for shaving has got a different quality. In the same manner, sharpness of thinking required for cheating the world is different. And the sharpness to learn from our every single experience of life, that sharpness is different. When you learn, you don't react. When you react, you don't learn. How simple it is. But normally we react. And the reactions come in the form of comments. Therefore, our Mahamantra is there. Dekho, suno, mat bolo. But then we can't stop it. Like when the vomit comes, exactly the same way, I should not say, but our neighbor's daughter-in-law is far better than our daughter-in-law. When you know, I should not say, why don't you keep quiet? But like a vomit, it comes out. You can't hold it. It is only a habit. So try this thing. Before we talk to anybody on any topic, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? Satsang over. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.